This that
Red Panda Anthem.
Ian, what's up?
This that
Red Panda Anthem.
Red Panda, what's good?
How do you deal with managing people, because you obviously have Mayweather Promotions, and you set the precedent for boxers becoming their own boss, and you have one of the greatest young talents on your stable, Gervonta Davis. But I seen recently that he's actually looking to leave. So how does that relationship work? How does that work as far as grooming somebody, getting them to a point, and then having some differences?
I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful, and there's nothing like taking a kid that come from the same background as you and helping them and put them in a position to become a multi-millionaire. You meet a kid, he come up to you for an autograph. You sign an autograph for him, then I tell him, in a few years when you get older, I'm gonna work with you and I'm gonna make you world champion someday. Years later, I started working with him, helped him, pushed him to be great. And if he feels like, his wings, he's grew wings where he can fly and become his own boss, more power to him.
Okay. From your standpoint,
because that's not going to.
Yeah.
I didn't get into the sport of boxing, after I retired, to not want to see fighters grow. I want to, if he feels like he can surpass Floyd Mayweather or be the next Floyd Mayweather, I'm here to push you. Go for it.
Yeah, from that, true. Clap it up for that. But that, I'm looking at it from that standpoint as like, that's the sport of boxing, right? Like some guys may say that they have some of the skills that you have and probably won't be as great as you, but from the business side of boxing, is there somebody that you think can actually replicate the formula that you've put forth? Because I feel like they used to call De La Hoya the Cash King, and then obviously you have the number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do you have the 5th highest viewed fight? You might. You got 4 out of the top 5. I know
Like
for sure.
this, like in the top 10 fights in the history of boxing,
Right.
6 of them is mine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Clap it up for that, please.
Pop it up, please.
And so some people, they used to criticize you for that, right? They would say like, oh, look at the style of fight, but people are watching it. And so, from a business standpoint,
let's get this right.
Go ahead.
Late bloomers. A lot of late bloomers, because I had like a 78% knockout ratio when I was at a small weight class.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when you go up, the impact with the weight, when I went from in Olympics in 96, because I turned professional in 96. So, I'm still competing right now. So I've been a professional for 26 years, and I'm still able to articulate well, still sharp, still smart. That's one of the great things about my career. They're gonna say, what's the best thing about your career? Well, the best thing about my career is I retired on my own terms when I wanted to, and I'm my own boss.
Clap it up for that.
The big boss.
Of course, you're investing in real estate. You have TMT Promotions. You have business dealings with CGI. Are you currently investing in the stock market? And if there are any stocks that you are in love with currently at the moment?
I've been lately, I'm gonna be honest. It was something small. I was trading the last few months.
Let's go.
I've been making $100,000 a month. I mean, they're just
okay. Well, what are you trading?
But it's nothing. It's not like I'm trading that big. Just one of my guys. He's the best at it.
Got you.
But you know what? Actually, but we'll talk about that.
1 sec.
Hold on. I'm building up.
Should I read the disclaimer first?
I need everybody to know this. Within the next few months, I'm building up. I got a platform that I got for everyone who wants to invest in the next 20 years. You'll get a great return on your money, because what we don't teach blacks is about long term.
Yeah.
A lot of times we think about just right now. It's just like, and we can't knock black athletes that come from poverty and they see Floyd Mayweather with watches and all these cars. They're like, shit, I want that too.
Yeah.
But they must realize it didn't happen overnight. I fought thousands of fights for free before I even turned professional. My first professional fight, even though you know, I got good money from the company that I signed to. You know, it was a good signing bonus. But for my first fight, I made $25,000. You know, and now, you know, $25,000 is valet money. So
Clap that up.
Where are you parking at?
You got a big team.
I'm Floyd Mayweather. I gotta pop a little shit. I gotta talk a little shit.
I thought you was gonna say it was fuel money, but all right.
Valet money. The city of Las Vegas is pretty much, you're like the mayor there. Like your residency at MGM, all your fights I think was at MGM. You got your boxing gym there. You talking about the NBA team. Like what?
But we don't want to put ourselves in a box. We put ourselves in a box because it looks like I can only go one place. Let the world know.
No, for sure.
I sell out worldwide.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. But I'm just saying, you
Still.
yeah,
Okay.
still
To this day.
But you run Vegas. But my whole point is
The earth is my turf.
I love that.
You know,
Look how
I like to say
You
that.
run the world, Floyd.
You have to train people how to think about you.
I gotta say the earth is my turf because it's so crazy that, you know, you be hearing this stuff nowadays where it's bad for our people when they say, oh, you got to check in. No, a lot of times, how do we have to check in? You know, when they be seeing these guys talking about, well, you got to check in. I got to check in. You don't even own no property in the city. And talking about people got to check in. You gotta own something before somebody got to check in.
That's usually how it works. Yeah.
Floyd said, how can I address if you don't own no property?
Well, I say I'm only checking in one place when I go to somewhere where I don't have a home. I'm checking into the hotel.
Rightfully so.
To talk to us just amongst friends. If you had to start over from scratch, and let's say we needed to make $100 million in a year, what would be your blueprint to do so? And can you tell us how you use the jewelry and the lifestyle to market all the businesses? But y'all want to learn how to make 100 or no?
Okay.
Y'all not excited enough.
I don't really want to. I do want to tell them, but then I don't want it to get saturated.
Got you.
I'm gonna tell y'all how I'm in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
Aggregate. Got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, you know, I got my own liquid. And if that means cash for those, I break it down in layman's terms. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM.
Okay.
OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit right.
Talk to us about that.
Very important. And so, you know, the blacks, the Hispanics can go out there and get certain loans. I'm also working on me and some of my business partners. I'm getting a bank, actually. So it's so many different things I'm working on.
That's incredible. Clap it up for that.
So I'm able to, so certain individuals able to come to me and get loans so they can start. You know, if you don't want to start big in real estate, start with it like a duplex, get you a fourplex, and then you slowly grow from there.
I wonder what your relationship is like with other athletes, right? Because obviously we see you making these business moves, and obviously we talked about the CGI deal, $250 million deal during COVID, but I don't see many athletes following your blueprint, and I'm almost confused as to why. Why do you think more athletes, more people with come from entertainment are not following this blueprint that you've laid out very clearly, and you're doing it in real time?
Well, out here in the world today, it has a lot to do with control. You know, even like, I don't want to say, but I believe in having my own brand so no one can mute me out. I believe in standing on my own 2 feet. I never had to deal with a shoe brand, and I still was able to make over $1 billion. So I get tired of hearing that I need them. You don't need nobody but yourself. Like I said, we all got a choice. We wake up with a choice and a chance every day. I don't need nobody but myself. And of course, I need you guys to continue to support me. But we have to stop always thinking that we need certain brands. to solidify us. You know, I had my own brand, and I didn't beat guys that was with a major brand. You know, even like Pacquiao. Pacquiao he was signed to Nike.
Nike, yep.
Right, he had a Nike deal.
Yeah.
But that's not going to change the outcome.
Talk that talk.
It's not going to change the outcome. It's not going to.
270 million later.
No, the three.
300 million later. Sorry.
You don't short me 30.
It's because the pay-per-view keeps coming in, Floyd. We can't.
Yeah, but
I gotta update it, man. It keeps coming in.
Yeah, but I was able to do something that, you know, a lot of athletes wasn't able to do. You know, just they believe that they needed someone else instead of just roll the dice, bet on yourself. I'd rather take a chance and bet on myself than betting on anyone else.
So last question.
No.
Last question.
The reason why you got to bet on yourself, because every day all of us wake up, we look in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what we say to ourselves? People will always let you down, but you would never let yourself down.
I love it.
That's a
One
fact.
question for you. When assembling a team, what are some key things that you look for in people that you're going to bring into your team? And some people call me the master investor, so I got to ask you a question. If I made y'all money, can I get a hell yeah? If I write a check for all losses.
It's the one thing that we have to look for.
Yeah.
That's that's bigger than love. Trust.
Yeah.
Because remember this, I would rather be with a woman that I trust over a woman that I love.
That's big facts.
And they say, well, why is that, Floyd?
No, fellas, clap it up. I know some of y'all days like, you better not listen to Ian.
This is the reason why. We have people that we love. We have people that's in our lives that we love that we don't trust. You can have an uncle or aunt that's on drugs. And you can be gone, you can run to the store and they can come up your house. You call home like, who's there? Uncle Bobby here, my Aunt Anna here. They're like, I'm on my way back. You know why?
That's funny.
You love them, but you don't trust them.
Yeah.
So remember this: it's people that we love that we don't trust. That's why I say trust. It trumps it all.
Make some noise for Floyd Money Mayweather, ladies and gentlemen.
This that Red Panda anthem.
Ian, what's up?
This that Red Panda anthem.
Red Panda, what's
This
good?
that Red Panda anthem.
Your
Whole
boy.
clique going up. I know they can't stand it.